Alright, we are back outside of the garage once again looking at the small door, and we've got a new opener up this week. So we're going to run it up using this blue button Craftsman remote, model 139.53681B from June of 1998. This thing is loud and it's fast. So this opener is the Craftsman screw drive, model 139.53924. This is one of three actually different Craftsman screw drives that I have. This one definitely being the most rare. There's not many videos of these out on YouTube. So this using the correct rail. This is the 3-piece rail that it would have come with. This rail actually came off of another one of these exact openers. So this was made in September of 2004. The limit adjustments are on this side. And then on the other side we have the board. What just happened there? Oh, you know what? I think I hit the button on the remote by accident when I leaned against the ladder. That's probably what I did. On this side we have the board, the learn button, force, which the force does work well on this, and then the terminals. Okay, so yeah, you can see this is the 3-piece rail. This rail is the kind that folds into pieces. Kind of see the connection in there. With this rail, it was kind of interesting. For some reason I had to cut off a little bit of the plastic liner in there because it was sticking out of the front of the rail. And there wasn't enough space, I'm not aiming, put this bracket on here. So I had to cut some of that off for some reason, but so I don't know why that was. But yeah, so the other thing, so I have the button it would have come with, the Craftsman 98 equivalent. Now I'm not sure what the deal with this button, with these buttons are, but I was hooking this button up to the opener with the machine still plugged in, and it didn't matter which way I hooked up the wires. The machine would always run when I hooked up the button. For whatever reason, I don't know what the deal with these 98s is, but for some reason you got to have the opener unplugged if you want to hook it up without running the opener. I'm not sure why that is. It's a little strange, but I mean, if I switch it off and back on, now it doesn't run. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but anyway, we'll run this for you and show you how it sounds. It's not really that quiet, but it is very fast. You know, this thing definitely would work well on the big door. I mean, it would move probably a little faster than I would like it to move this door, but it's definitely got the power and the torque to lift it. I do still need to get a Craftsman 3/4 horsepower chain drive. I've always wanted one of those. Alright, we'll run this a couple more times, and then that's going to be it. And the door does bump the rail on this one a little bit. The rail is taller and it sits a little bit lower, or the mounting point is a little bit lower than it is on a T-rail. So it does bump it a little bit. I do think someday it'd be cool to make a LiftMaster version of this with the new style rail. Maybe if I can get my hands on another one of these and on like a 3240 or something, I'll put the guts from this in that 3240 chassis and then put a LiftMaster casing on it. That'd be kind of cool. I'll show you on top of it here. You just got your coupler and then your drive belts under there. So, yeah. And then, if you can even see it, there's your screw. So, yeah. Okay, we'll run this. We'll get you maybe a top view or something here, and then that's going to be it. Also, I did have to mount this one on the back instead of the front, so these screw drives are a little bit shorter too. Anyway, so we'll just run it from right here, maybe, and then that's going to be it. Yeah, it's definitely a cool machine. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.